Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Mr. Wonderful 436 back with part 13 of Metaphor ReFantazio. Also back on the left side of the screen. The right side had its moment, but I was playing Lego Horizon Adventures, which is part 1 is up on the channel. You can go watch that if you want. But there was a lot of stuff happening on the top right of the screen, and I was like, you know, I'll move back to the left. I think it looks better just in general. So back on this side, completely irrelevant, but yeah, back with part 13. I'm excited to hop back into it. It's been a while since I played this. Not too long, but, you know, a few hours. And I'm excited to get back into it because I've really been enjoying it. So without further ado, let's hop into part 13 of Metaphor ReFantazio. Alright, so we've been eaten by the human worm. And whatever we're about to do... Okay, look at all this. We're going to be timed when we open this door.
I see the enemy.
You gotta be quick.
Let's go.
Pretty useless as a melee fighter. So let's get going. I wanted to change my archetype. I actually remember I wanted to do that. It's closed. Damn. Looks like we won't be able to go. We won't be able to go back. There are more important things to worry about right now. Take a look. The path to the right has a suspicious-looking swamp, where the path to the left is filled with monsters.
What is this?
Bleh. Are all humans like this on the inside? Kind of looks like we have no choice to take one of these. In any case, we have to go through here to leave. Orvin, you lead the way. What was that rumbling just now? You don't think it's trying to dissolve us, do you?
Hurry.
We've not the time to dawdle. Hurry onward. We have 15 minutes.
What now? Healer.
Oh, they saw us.
All right. How's that?
I'll give it my all.
And the time stays up.
Warrior! Hackens is doing nothing!
That didn't do a thing.
Nice. Huh. Take this. That's ineffective.
That didn't do
I
a
will.
thing.
Burn.
Yikes! Watch out for their counterattack.
What am I supposed to do here?
I shall vanquish evil.
I shall defend.
It's okay.
I won't hold back. Flare. It burns.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Here! They die hard!
Observe the enemy. From our provision. Vitus power. Last
That's
one.
for the captain.
Superb.
Let's keep it going. Is everyone okay? We've got to heal up. The captain's on his last legs.
This should work.
Someone get him healed up.
Is everyone all right? Adjust the thing. Worthy foe.
Captain, you've
Let's
been
go.
burned. You'll take more damage this way.
That was rough.
That got ugly. Don't forget to heal up, okay?
Impressive as ever. I imagine that would be a
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Keep rolling.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
It's important, it's important, it's important, it's important.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
right there.
Cat? This is our chance.
Right. Let's settle this quick.
Now get in there and pick them off.
You better be sure. Let's go.
Delayed again?
Maybe not. Come forth, royal soul.
Alright, I think I fixed it. Really weird that that keeps happening.
I shall fight it. Taste steel!
Hit your weak point.
I stand tall. Take this.
Almost decided.
Okay, this one. Oh, why did I do that?
Captain, you've been burned.
Try some
You'll
of
take more
this!
damage this way, so be careful.
Right there. Worthy foe after all. Didn't work.
Again, why did I do that?
Yikes! Here comes the
You can't skip animations, I think, because we're timed.
only one
Taste
left.
steel!
Finish them off. We're clear.
Is that hook? Take this.
Gotta make sure I'm paying attention to the
I don't
delay.
think there's any more backup coming. Keep moving.
Victory is ours. And safety hard won.
Watch out.
See the enemy.
We strike first.
I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Healer. Scour.
I shall vanquish evil.
Oh, power of heroes. Healer. Wind. Still up.
I call upon royal power within.
Come. They yet
That's so sad. It's gonna run away.
There they go.
That's so frustrating.
Sounds good to me.
There they are.
Act fast, and we'll win this.
Stay calm, everyone.
Healer. Flare. Tough
I definitely did that to the wrong thing. It's okay.
Hit your weak point.
Observe.
Keep it up strong. Healer got one.
The power. Greatest power. Still up.
Only two
In the
enemies
name
left.
of...
Stay
Try
sharp.
some of this!
Think.
Stroll's dazed. He won't land any attacks like this.
Take this.
Let's take.
Healer. Light. Stay sharp. It's not over
Nice
yet.
going.
Taste steel!
Hit your weak point.
Oh, he's still hit.
Right there.
Nice. Gotta kind of hurry.
Okay, I don't think
I want to
there's
get
any more backup.
dissolved.
Let's keep moving.
Whoa.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Right here.
I see the enemy.
All right.
Okay, I wonder if we can do this. Let's hope we have enough time. We're okay.
Be careful.
They see us. On your toes, everyone.
Right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I said. Worth it too. Get out of here.
I see the enemy.
Forward. We have the edge.
Pushing my luck. Because I don't know if there's another room after this, but
Taste steel!
Hit your weak point. Keep it up.
Observe.
Stroll.
Take this. They yet cling to life.
It's okay.
I won't hold back. Just
You
two
got
left.
him.
Keep
Nice
it up.
going, Captain.
we don't do a lot of damage though, so
Only two enemies left.
Try some
not
of
too worried
this.
about dying, other than the time.
I
Keep it
stand
up, Stroll.
right there.
One grenade.
That's it, Hulkenberg.
Still here?
In the name of justice. Could do with this.
Nice. We advance.
All of them. Great job, everybody.
Nice. A feel stronger already.
Be careful.
Right there.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Okay. Got all the enemies over here.
Onward.
Good, let's be on our way. I swear if the timer's still there, I'm gonna lose my mind.
So apparently,
Looks like we're still inside the belly. I can't believe this is a question I must ask, but where's the butthole? Looks like there may
No
be...
problem.
We may still be timed. It's a worm, so I guess we just keep going. The path split ahead, but we just need to push forward.
But
Alas, it seems it won't be so simple. Look to the left. Here's a crystal. Isn't that a melancholia crystal? What's one doing in here?
hurry.
This is no time to be standing still. We need to get out of here. Lead on. I think it kind of reset the time a little bit.
There they are.
All right, they're on top.
victory is ours. And safety hard won.
What is that, like a fish? There's a monster guarding the crystal, but this seems to be the shortest way out. Then we've got to get this over with. Understood, let us fight. Guards up.
I feel so heavy.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
Fire!
I missed. Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Oh, they're not too strong.
So cold.
Stroll's frozen. His attack
Oh,
will
missed.
affect
You
damage.
missed.
Hulkenberg's
Come
moving
forth,
slower.
royal soul.
Don't get sloppy,
Is
Captain.
this agility up?
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
My best
Pick up Stroll.
wasn't enough.
Holy Stroll, dude. That's so frustrating.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
This should help.
Let's
to see
heal
another day.
Hold on. Here.
It's gonna keep raising its evasion, dude. That's so annoying.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
Behold.
So frustrating. Resistant to light.
So cold.
Stroll's
Let's
frozen.
go.
His attacks will do much less damage.
With healing power.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
This is so annoying.
Please.
Is that all?
Stroll's frozen. His attacks will do much less damage.
Just the thing.
I will fight with healer. Burn.
You hit their weakness.
Thank God.
Captain.
Is everyone up? Nice. This won't do. Here.
Hulkenberg got them right in
Let's
their
buy
weak
this
spot.
power.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
What?
I feel
Tactic.
so heavy.
Only a flesh wound. Chill.
Hulkenberg's frozen. You can't strike at full
Thank
power.
God. Oh my God. That was so annoying. The constant evasion.
Got it.
Right, that'll make a fine shortcut. May as well shatter this crystal while we've the opportunity. 'Tis your decision, Orvin. Yeah, why wouldn't we?
Let's go.
Let's keep going. We're almost at the exit. Sorry, but we're going back for loot.
Nice. And
I really
I'm
think we're
ready
fine.
for
I don't
that.
think the time is that like intense. And it's giving us good stuff, so
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
do.
Right there.
Okay.
Let's give him a fight.
Maximum strike. Click the ambush damage against. Oh, nice.
Hulkenberg's frozen.
Healer.
He can't strike at full power.
Win.
I call upon royal power within. No. Let's make an end of it. Something stepping back. Time to go offensive. I shall vanquish evil.
For all that we strive for. Just the thing.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
I will
spot.
heal it. Scour.
Still up?
It should. We should be able to kill it here. What?
My blood runs cold. Is there nothing to be done? Don't lose focus.
Oh, that's annoying.
Found something.
We're getting that chest.
That might be of use later. All right.
I love it.
Headgear increases evasion against slash. Thank you.
Watch out.
I see the enemy.
Spotted.
Be careful.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready. My wounds return.
No way, shit.
You have thanks.
Oh, right. We did it. Great fun. Keep it.
Get to the anus. I just realized the objective says get to the anus. Oh my god, I love this game.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Got this, come on.
No enemies I can see. We must have gotten away.
Cat.
Wow, good find.
Nice for Gunner. Nice.
There they are.
Cat. Great.
6 minutes. Plenty of time.
Right there.
Cat.
Like an allergic reaction on my foot. He exits up ahead, but we'll need to defeat this guy first, it seems. You ready to fight? Yeah? He doesn't look like a pushover, but he's in our way.
If
Wait a
so,
second. Try to be quick about it, we don't have time to idle.
What now?
MP.
Ready?
Finish it, quick!
Let's defeat it quickly and get out of here. We're gonna have like 5.5 minutes to beat this boss, if the time still stands. Yep.
Vitus power. Fire.
I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
with blade in hand.
I hate enemies that do this. Oh my god.
Come forth, royal soul. Flare.
No holding back! Let's make an end of it!
We'll combine our strength.
No
Attack
good!
was nullified? Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Oh, mystic path. They yet cling to life.
It's okay.
I'm all prepared.
Strike through. Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Oh, I did my archetype. I meant, I did synthesis or whatever. I meant to do archetype.
Poetry in motion.
Now I have like a really bad rash on my foot.
Oh, please! I call upon royal power within.
Targeting him.
I'll cut you down.
Hulkenberg's
Is everyone
guard
up
is
next?
down.
Oh, power of heroes!
I won't hold back. Let's finish this.
I expect no less.
Okay? Gotta heal up. Stroll can't take any more.
I shall vanquish evil.
Stroll's been burned.
With blade in
Watch out
hand!
for any enemy targeting him. Captain,
The power.
you've got
Let's
your
go.
defenses down.
Better be sure. Here.
My thanks.
Captain's hurt.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Let's get him some healing.
I'm sorry.
Captain's down.
Everyone.
Someone, help him back up. Hey,
Are you prepared?
hey, wake up. We're still in fight here.
Come! Shine! Only a flash. This is nothing.
I don't mind energy steal. That I do think is very annoying. Fuck, we're gonna die.
Someone heal her.
Not in the fight, we're gonna die.
They're totally fireproof.
Perhaps
You
not.
better do something else.
Well, since he's useless right now.
This should work.
Hulkenberg
Don't
is
let
resting.
justice
She needs
prevail.
help.
Oh, mystic purge! Your
Hulkenberg's
Highness,
down. Get her back up.
I...
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her
Come
get back
forth,
to the fight.
royal soul. Maybe not. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll,
I shall
take back
vanquish
your
evil.
defenses.
Here. Let's wrap this up.
Nice. Come on, Stroll.
Hulkenberg's down.
Gotta
Someone help
rethink.
her get back in the fight.
We can do this.
My thanks.
Stroll,
Now,
they've
what's the
snapped your
play?
defenses.
Let's try this.
We gotta go, dude.
Hulkenberg's down.
I
Someone
won't hold
help her
back.
get back in the fight.
Take it.
Still here?
Captain,
I call upon royal power within.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get
Here.
back in the fight. Captain,
I shall
you've
fight
got
as
your
the
defenses
noble I
down.
am. This should work. Tougher than I thought.
Come on.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
This should work.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get
done
back
yet.
in the
We're
fight.
right fucking there. No. Oh.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone
here?
help her get back in the fight.
Tougher than I thought.
Captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Here.
Hulkenberg's
In the
down.
name of
Someone
justice.
help her get back in the fight.
No point with.
Oh my god, come on, team. Don't do Soul Cry.
Hulkenberg's down. Still up? Someone help her get back in the fight.
Oh my god, that's so fucking dope. We're gonna escape with like 43 seconds. Go, go, go. I don't care.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping us now. Let's go.
All right.
We're here. It's the exit. Good. We got here in time. Now we may finally escape the belly of the beast. I know we come all this way, but are we really going to do this? Do you have an alternative? If not, there's no sense grumbling. Gather around, children. This is the legend of Lord Stroll, who crawled out the arse of a worm. Hey, do you feel that? Do you smell that? Nature calls, I suppose. What? You're taking the piss.
Hurry.
The other one, actually, but we have to move. You won't have children if we all die in a poop apocalypse. Oh, damn the indignity. I don't care anymore, as long as we get out.
On guard!
Right, time to go. We used every last second and every last item we had to get out of that fight. nasty. Ew, we have poop on us. Ew, that was rough. We dealt it some grave internal damage. It should remain quiet for a while. This doesn't smell right. Indeed, yet at least that scent may misdirect our foes. No, I didn't mean, well, yes, that's a bit of a stench too, but looks to me like Morris's tip was likely no good to begin with. You suppose this was a trap?
Wait.
But why trap us when we've come so far to help them? They'd not have posted their bill out in the capital if they weren't desperate for aid. Well, this must be his den. Assuming the information about Heismay even being here wasn't false to begin with.
Even so.
We've not come all the way here just to turn back now. Let us at least investigate the situation inside. Interesting. Weather's getting worse. We have to be careful in our investigation. Every region has unique inclement weather to manage. There are sand flashes in Martira, for example. During inclement weather, magma becomes denser, causing monsters to become enraged. This magma density impacts dungeons as well. Be sure to pay mind to the weather.
Sure.
You lot just came out of that giant sandworm, didn't you? How? Did you twist up its guts by going wild as a box of vests and it puked you out?
Sure.
Well, it was a little crappier than that. Anyway, what brings you to a remote place like this? Can't tell you. Can't you tell? I'm a humble peddler. I was traveling for business to a nearby town, and the sandworms attacked. I'm the only survivor. Now there's this weather to enjoy. When it's like this, monsters go berserk. Not too many out in these wastes, though, so I'm just here, quaking in my boots. But I'm saved thanks to you. I owe you all my life. I'll sell you anything you want, whatever catches your eye.
Now then. Look forward.
But all much obliged.
Yeesh.
Using den like this as a hideout, that's scoundrel. If you're set, let's put an end to this man's crimes. Foul knight resorting to such foul deeds. If it's the truth, then I cannot let it lie. As a knight of honor, I must put an end to him. Let us be on our way as soon as you are ready.
Now, where was I?
Okay, let's see if anything in academia can help. I'm definitely done with. I might go back.
Look at this.
This is part of a new archetype to come and speak to me should you want to study it. I think I'm done with Gunner and Healer for a little bit.
How good of you to come.
Our Seeker needs to be level 20. Honestly, let's do just that. I keep clicking that button.
What now? The freedom of a wanderer.
He's relevant on Seeker. I want to get the Seeker up a little bit.
You'll come again.
Need people to just do heavy damage right now, honestly. I don't understand. Like, Gunner was kind of pointless. Sorry. We've come this far. We will find him no matter what it
What do you
takes.
think?
We can go capture Heismay. Let's go.
So we bring the fight to them.
This bound will be perfect for helping us stand out at the exhibition. Let's make sure we succeed. This freaking rash in my foot's killing me. Giant sandworm's nest.
Indeed.
Serious? Oh shoot! I thought they were gonna talk. Sorry. Is our bounty really here? This area is massive, though I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's that at the bottom? An underground lake?
Look,
Hey, look, there's a hut on the shore of the lake.
What the?
So he really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him yet.
However,
Something is amiss, though. If that truly is his hideout, how might he keep his victims here once kidnapped?
look.
Place must be home to countless monsters. A child would not survive even half a day. Now that you mention it, you've got a point. This doesn't seem like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
Well,
And we'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check the place out.
I'm heading out.
Does he feed him to the sandworm?
Right there.
Oh, I thought we were going to be able to kill him without fighting.
This is our chance.
If you enter a dungeon when the weather is bad, enemies become stronger. Stronger enemies grant more experience, but you will not receive a turn icon bonus when striking their weaknesses.
I won't hold back. Scour. It's too late.
Observe the enemy.
Took one down.
Still not
Wasn't
enough.
that supposed to be its weakness?
They die hard.
I will fight. Let's go.
What? Wasn't that
Is everyone
supposed
up?
to be its weakness?
I see you.
That one.
You never let us down.
I feel like I'm still on a timer, not gonna lie. Like, crap, go, 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 go. But we're all good. Let's go.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
We have.
But obviously they're setting up some kind of twist here. Just been like the whole game.
Let's wrap this up.
I will fight with pride. Seeker.
Just twist after twist.
That should have done it.
But I thought you hit its weakness. What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
My theory is that Heismay was killed by a guard. That guard is now using Heismay as like a scapegoat, and the one that sent us out and gave us the information is actually the one kidnapping the children. Something like that.
There they are.
I fully accept that I could be wrong, but I'm trying to mix it up. Think of something. That wouldn't make me be too shocked when it's revealed. Or it could just simply be Heismay.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
I see the end.
This is our chance.
Did we just have an ice ability? What happened to that?
No holding back. I'll cut you down. Tenacious.
Do it.
Vitus power. Scour.
For all that we strive for.
There they
I
go.
don't know why it's not stunned. I don't get that.
Victory is ours.
Whatever.
And safety hard.
It's not whatever. Because I keep wasting magic. But
Right there.
Push through.
I'll give it my all. Try some of this.
Let's give this all we've got.
Let's wrap this up.
Come forth, royal sword.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear. What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Not bad.
I think we're in the clear.
There they are.
How's that?
Let us settle
Pass,
this.
and we'll win this.
nice.
Are you prepared? Last one.
Took one out.
Let's see.
Vitus power.
I
It wasn't
thought
enough.
you hit its weakness.
Demolishing these poor butterflies. God, seeing unscathed triumph makes me feel so good.
That should do it.
That might be of use later.
Look.
Alright, Heismay, or whoever is in the tent, show yourself.
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
Probably the larva of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something.
Yeah, I heard it too. Sound like a worm.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this
Oh,
way.
their footsteps. Sounded like something was like slithering. Yeah, okay, I was right.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back!
It's gonna be Heisme.
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heisme?
I didn't expect a you chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
We
What
owe you
is
a
happening?
debt, it seems.
A knight of the crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
No, I don't want to kill you.
That weapon. So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Here I come!
No, I don't want to fight him.
I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings.
I doubt he's the kidnapper.
This should work.
Huh? There's more high space?
Push me this far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing.
Hmm? I get the feeling that Heisme attacks are wavering. Is it just my imagination?
After me!
We've got...
Show them our
Too slow.
They can tell when we do wide-ranging attacks.
Ah, I see.
tactic.
I have my methods.
My strength, is that all? Is that all?
Ah,
Moving slow.
ah, shit's up there.
What's going on? Where'd he go?
Flee if you
Why
wish
is
to
it
live.
Only and they're targeting him?
There it is again. I can feel Heisme hesitating slightly when he attacks me.
Take this!
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps. No matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come.
In the name of justice, are you prepared? I'll cut you down!
I see your game.
Gotta aim better than that.
Allow me to use this.
Only a flesh wound.
So funny. Oh well, I know which one's him. Oh no, okay, it's that one still.
Embark, hold yourself together.
Tis best used. What's in the...
Nice one, Captain.
How
doing nothing.
disappointing.
You can't let your anxieties win now. Come on.
There's no
He's
room
anxious.
for
They're
fear.
targeting him.
So funny.
Someone
Maybe
get
not.
healed up.
Take it!
Be neither timid nor arrogant. A blunder. Let us clean up this mess.
Let's get on with it.
He has so much health.
I was saving this.
He's cloning himself.
How about this?
So heavy.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
You think yourself equal to a you?
Captain, he's slowing you down.
I'll use this.
Let's troll.
Back on his feet.
I see your
Don't
game.
get sloppy, Captain.
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
We're gonna talk it out? Okay, yeah. Oh!
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like
He's obviously not the kidnapper.
Even wholly surrounded, too. Tis bad enough that he's skilled, but we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the
Check
petrification
the tent.
magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Good plan. Let's take a look first.
The inside's pretty shabby too. By all appearances, he does live here.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper.
Doesn't it seem like...
Huh.
What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on my travels before. The Yugif tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for burial.
I see.
So it's an urn, but judging by the size of it, these are a child's bones. He'd not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. 'Tis only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heismay's own child.
So,
He's but a fallen knight and has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
that's...
There's the mark, the Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a Yugif, but now... Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is,
Titles and honors go to Clamar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow, their duties lesser.
I get it now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard, then. Discrimination, even among the knights, so much for our civilized age.
even so,
Shadow Guard go unseen by the public. Pariahs all, their only focus is skill, and Heismay, he must be dangerously skilled.
alright.
Must be something we're missing. Let us investigate further.
Oh,
This doesn't look like anything. This doesn't look anything like the hideout of a kidnapper. I'll search for more clues.
this is...
This a letter?
The what?
It says, "To Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever." Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much script, they must have been well educated. Was this letter written to Heismay? I wonder if the kid saw him as a good father.
Mayhap.
Look.
Look, all these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
Indeed.
Fairly tight at that. It doesn't seem like anything would break if one were to drop.
Hey,
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth, even the floor and walls. Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange. The more I think about it,
So apparently...
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him.
what?
But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. Would that he had some weakness we could exploit. We need a way of countering Heismay's agility. Maybe there are some clues in this hut.
Well then,
What if we held the urn for ransom?
Wait a second.
Wow, that's kind of low, don't you think? 'Tis too callous for my taste, and if 'tis not his child, the gambit means nothing. We must rethink this. We need a way of countering... We can just keep saying it. What if we drew the attention of that human?
Hold on a second.
That'd be suicide. Besides, he can flee much faster than we can.
This place.
There's a lot of cloth in here.
Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heisme have so much cloth lying around? Blackout light? So these are makeshift curtains, but why then would they be arranged so carefully on the floor? I have a feeling it's probably to block out noise.
That's.
Maybe it helps dampen noise. Noise, that's it. You think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are. And that's how he lives here so safely, I'd wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easy for him to hear when the human's about.
I see.
I see. So the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I've heard it said that the Yugif have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
Then
So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it,
Nice.
worth a shot.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Heisme! Come out! Show yourself!
wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Luis! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp!
Cute.
Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Kanika! The sound of your wings keeps me up at night!
This is cute.
Oh, you think you're so smart!
I could probably shot something too. Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg, you're... I am absolutely not old-fashioned or stubborn!
He didn't even finish.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din!
I have a feeling I know what my guy was gonna say. Oof.
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before. They've named me.
I bet you that building locked by the castle has
Monster
children in it.
preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you?
Heisme is the best character in the
I
game.
cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee the people responsible for my home burning. Zorba. Who
Well,
forced the dead to fight on
fair.
his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
Are you not a
So you're
kidnapper?
finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel. If
Okay.
I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We have our reason to
We have
fight.
our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come. I was saving this.
Dodged! Nice one, Captain!
I feel hesitation at Heisme's attacks. Could he be wavering about delivering a fatal blow?
Not getting away this time!
How disappointing.
Going on? Where'd he go?
I show no mercy.
Suppose this is it.
Someone get
How
him back
about
on his feet! The old certainty!
I have my methods.
What was that? My
This has to be a scripted boss, right?
Was I
Pull
predictable?
yourself together.
I show no mercy.
Only a flesh wound.
Slash!
Huh? Where am I?
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back to his feet?
What?
Right there!
Blunder. I'll use
I feel like this has to be a scripted boss.
I show no mercy.
Someone heal her. All these copies. I wonder if there's something.
I'm barely staying awake.
Badly
Not
wounded.
yet.
How about this?
Not fall so easily.
Her down. Get her back up.
Too slow.
Don't get sloppy.
Let's see.
Captain. Not like this. Someone help, please. Not like this. Someone help, please.
Wonder if he's waiting to see that. This is weird.
Vitus power.
He's just chilling.
I won't hold back. Scour.
Please. Not like this. Someone help, please.
Fire.
Just keep abusing this, I guess. He doesn't want to fight. I don't think it's glitched either.
Vitus power.
Someone help, please.
Come forth, royal soul.
Someone help, please.
I don't mind this. High space to go.
Someone help, please. Not like this. Someone help, please.
Thank you, Heisman. You're so helpful, giving us a free win.
Not like this. Someone help, please. Not like this. Someone help, please.
So weird. I wonder what's supposed to happen. Oh, then I'm just maybe supposed to beat him.
Vitus power.
Someone
Win.
help, please.
Let's go.
Not like this.
Still up?
Someone help, please.
He's just taking it.
I won't hold back.
Someone
A tough one.
please.
Vitus power. Still here?
He obviously knows he can win. 39 health. I'm happy I didn't try to revive any of my teammates and waste any magic.
Tough one. Come forth, royal soul.
Someone help, please.
Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Okay, I feel stronger.
Oh, cool.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What?
Alright, Heisman, tell us you're not the kidnapper, dog. Come on.
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. You chief drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
I don't think he is.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up.
I think they did.
Absurd. No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place.
Well, I think
the
it's
request.
just
So you think
that
I'm
one.
the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains.
Nope, not my boy Heismay.
What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Gonna sleep at Heismay's tent? Oh, no,
Sorry,
going back to
but
the
you'll have to
Gauntlet
bear with
Runner.
us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
It's the guy who didn't like us when
We'll
we
just
got
find
there.
whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a Gauntlet Runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
It's a long story.
It's a long story.
It is even stranger that the youngest of you is the actual candidate. Still, I suppose I can see why they'd put their trust in you. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
I love Heismay. I know it's not him. It's not gonna be him.
Probably watch our words in here.
He's too interesting of a character to have it be him. What a terrible day. I hope Nurus and the others are okay. All we can do now is get some rest so that we'll be ready for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Aren't you the help that Barden brought in all the way from Grand Trad too? Thanks for coming. Town sacrificed so much already. I had a friend that I used to come here with, but now they're... Sorry. These drinks always lead me to talk about depressing things, but really, please, this town is counting on you.
Evidently.
So it begins with rumors of safety during a sand flash, and thus the trap is already set. Whatever the case, Heismay is safely in our custody. The others will stand vigil over him, so let us rest while we can.
I'm in trouble now. On to shite, this ass.
As of yet, wait, what did it say before? Power of the archetypes, I can hear the voices past your echoes. As of yet, thou art but a fledgling who hath taken a mere single step. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. Become the true king of this land, thou must, on the course of thy journey, amass the souls of many heroes and display tremendous royal virtues. Remember, you're only in the running to be king for the sake of the mission. There's no telling how many formidable foes stand between us and Luis.
All right then.
Pitcher of water, should I take a drink? The water was crisp and refreshing. Obtain 20 mag. Did I turn in for the day? Let's rest.
Good night.
Well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms.
That's scary.
I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick.
Not Heisme. There's no way it's Heisme.
Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Neuris, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving.
It's frustrating.
So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow. What a mess.
You witless...
Doesn't explain what Stroll is doing.
Wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it.
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it. He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Not in the slightest.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heisme was tied up the whole time.
Look at him
And he
smiling.
never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Neuris? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Definitely Heisme. Inside the town.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal.
Got a point.
You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heisme.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong?
It's not Barden,
You
it's
don't look
him.
well.
I've been saying
Face
Barden.
just stumbled
I meant
upon a
this
dead
guy.
man.
No, it's
Boris.
just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly, we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand.
Ah, this little shithead.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
Got his
Testimony from
ass.
the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I heard
No.
nothing.
I didn't hear anything.
The human gonna attack?
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
What?
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be god of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Norris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again.
Oh, a
what
bath, an
happened last
ice
night.
bath sounds
It was our
nice.
only
Relax
clue
my
to tracking down the
muscles.
real culprit.
Bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No. I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
I think it's pretty obvious what's happening, but obviously they need proof. I think it's the thing. No good. They said they haven't found Heismay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase. What of our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Oh, there, over here. It sounds like
Evidently.
it's coming from over there. Is he calling for us? Ah, they're in cahoots. Why is Heisman with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet. I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That's all this is about. Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, a lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly? I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child scream. And Lady Joanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces, trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
Absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course. After all, if we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Orvin? Of course. Of course we'll help you.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch, not under all our noses. There was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about. Heisman's the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then.
Right then.
You should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley at the end of Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you. A well leading to an underground channel.
Isn't that...
Everyone's already headed to Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road. So let's go there when you're ready. Alrighty, well that's gonna do it for part 13 of Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm loving it. It just keeps finding ways to throw curveballs, and instead of doing the obvious or instead of the quest being what the game's telling you it's gonna be, it just keeps finding ways to subvert your expectations. I seriously don't go into any quest thinking I know what's gonna happen, and I love it. I just love it so much. It's so interesting, so much fun. The combat's fun, the story's fun, the characters are unique and fun. I love Heisman. I'm very excited to see how he continues to impact the story. Hopefully he's not just gone after this quest. I hope he joins our crew, so we'll see what happens. I hope you guys are enjoying as well. A few housekeeping things. If you like the content and you want to see more, I have plenty of other playthroughs and content on the channel, VODs from live streams I do that you can go back and watch. I do all long form content, so it's a lot of hours to watch, but if that's something you like, then feel free to go drop some love. I also do live stream nearly every day, so if you want to come watch my live streams and join live, I stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube nearly every day. Right now we're streaming Hollow Knight. We just beat Dragon Age of Veilguard, so if any of that sounds interesting to you, please feel free to swing by. I'd love to have you there to come and chat. So without further ado, with all that being said, have a great morning, night, afternoon, whenever you guys are watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.